Welcome back to Underground Nutrition's Esoteric Supplement Review. This is a little video series that I'm doing outlining some of the less glamorous supplements, some of the more obscure supplements that I think are extremely important and beneficial that are often overlooked. Today we're going to talk about glycine, and I'm going to give 5 main reasons why you should look into getting yourself some glycine and fitting it into your stack. Number 1, and this is the most important reason, it's the whole reason why I'm doing this video: sleep and recovery. Glycine is a powerful neurotransmitter, so 20 minutes after taking about 3 grams, your body is going to feel relaxed. It's a palpable feeling. Not only does it help get me to fall asleep, but it also provides a much more restful, deep sleep. I mean, I'm not waking up 15 or 20 times in the middle of the night. It increases your REM sleep, and it provides opportunity for your body to recover. That is the primary reason why I love glycine. I use it every night. 3 grams in chamomile. I see a lot of guys taking melatonin and really powerful sleep aids like Ambien. You should really stop taking Ambien and melatonin if you can. Using GABA and glycine, magnesium, chamomile tea is a much better way to fall asleep. But if you're taking a drug that there's literal memes about, like if you're texting your boss and your coworkers in a group chat, your dick pics, and crashing your car and not remembering even leaving your house or waking up on the kitchen floor, you might want to get off that drug. Some big pharma bullshit. Stop taking shit like that if you can. Number 2, super important, insulin sensitivity. This is something I wish I knew about when I was bodybuilding and powerlifting. Bodybuilders, especially bodybuilders who aren't natural, guys who are using growth hormone releasing peptides, MK677, human growth hormone, you're wrecking your insulin sensitivity. Even if you're not using that kind of stuff and you're eating tons of carbohydrates and you're a natural bodybuilder, you're also increasing your likelihood of burning your pancreas out and your body's ability to produce natural insulin, which leaves the door open to type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, weight gain. Trust me, it's a nightmare. Your physique, your metabolism is really dependent on good blood sugar levels. Glycine can be used with meals to help balance your blood sugar. Number 3, glycine is one of 3 non-essential amino acids that make up creatine and glutathione. Everybody who bodybuilds or strength trains or is an athlete knows about creatine. Your body needs glycine in order to produce creatine. If you're not going to supplement it, or even if you are supplementing it, by supplementing glycine, you're aiding in the body's natural ability to create creatine. Also glutathione. And glutathione is a powerful antioxidant that people often take glutathione by itself. I think you're kind of wasting your money there. Maybe if you're injecting it, but ingesting glutathione, there's no real evidence that it does anything for you. Number 4, this was a little controversial, but there are some studies on it. Glycine increases HGH, your own body's natural production of human growth hormone. I don't know about you, but paying $700 a kit for Serostin, $200 for some fake Chinese shit when you can take some supplements to help increase your body's natural response is probably a little smarter. And the 5th reason, this one's kind of like a pump. It's like a little gimme. Glycine, the word glycine comes from a Greek word meaning sweet, and glycine in its raw form literally tastes sweet. It's got 0 calories, so you can use it as a natural sweetener. A quick little recap as to why you should be taking glycine. Number 1, it's going to improve your sleep, which is paramount to recovery. Number 2, insulin sensitivity. If you have blood glucose problems or you don't want them, you could supplement a few grams of glycine before you have high carbohydrate meals, and it's going to help stabilize your blood sugar levels. I cannot tell you how important stable blood sugar is in the long run for bodybuilding and strength training. Your physique, your metabolism is really dependent on good blood sugar levels. Number 3, it helps produce creatine and glutathione, which are both very important. Glutathione for antioxidant, creatine for building muscle and recovery. What's better than that? Glycine is shown in some studies. It might be a little controversial. You can check them out for yourselves. After ingesting glycine, growth hormone levels have been shown to spike up to 60%, which is significant. So even if it's 10%, give me all of that. There's some natural places you can get glycine. It's primarily found in collagen and connective tissue. Bone broth is a really good natural source of glycine. Bodybuilding and strength athletes, your diets are very specific. So you might be on a low-fat diet. So that means you're missing out on connective tissue and cartilage. You're not drinking bone broth. You're eating lean cuts of meat, and you're not getting a ton of glycine. For low-fat diets, I think it's really important. I mean, if you're getting a ton of bone broth, if you're doing keto, then you might not need to supplement with it at all. But I really like between 3 and 5 grams of supplemented glycine every day, especially before sleep. Number 5, it tastes sweet. It's a natural sweetener. You can sweeten your drinks with it. You could put it in sparkling water. You could put it in your chamomile tea. You could put it in coffee. Do you guys know about glycine dreams? They're not just memes. Glycine also produces very vivid dreams. If you take an MK677, you know that that also produces very vivid dreams as sort of a side effect. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a direct correlation between growth hormone production and vivid dreams. I like to kind of try to think about how these sorts of supplements connect to our ancestors, whether it was the Romans or the Greeks or before that, when it was hunter-gatherers. Successful hunt, you would feast, and they would eat the animal from hoof to snout. And in the connective tissue and in the meat, high amounts of glycine, and a bond would form between that risk and reward. If you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing and checking out our channel. I sell glycine. I have a powdered 150 grams by a great company called NutraBio. I think it's like $16.99. I'll put a link. Try it out. If you had never tried it before and you do try it, tell me what you think of it. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, or if you have any suggestions, or if there's any kind of like weird supplements that you take and you want me to look into, leave a comment, like the video, talk shit. I don't care. Anything for the algorithm, right? Thanks for listening, and hopefully I'm going to edit this into something that's watchable.